Hello and welcome back to Hobbies and Happiness. My name's Dan.
I'm Jim, and this is Multiplayer Madness.
That is right. We are back after a very, very long hiatus. How's it feel, Jim?
Feels great.
You know what? I feel like I've said that a lot. I have said that question a lot.
Dan,
how does it feel?
Dan, how does it feel being back?
It feels phenomenal. Not gonna lie to you, it feels phenomenal. But yes, we are back with the next evolution of the Hobbies and Happiness Disney Lorcana content. And we have a match and a video for you all today. I'm very excited, but before we actually get into that, let's discuss, do you still support us? If you do, you know what? I do need to quickly say thank you to all of you who have left comments, reached out to us. Hey, where are you guys? Are you guys okay? We are okay.
We're here.
We're here. We are okay.
We're here.
But I really appreciate each and every one of you who have asked about us and make sure we're okay. Yes, we're good. It's just been a long months. But over that time period, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. But thank you for those of you who have asked. And if you want to continue to support us, go ahead, like this video. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel because you're going to want to with a lot of this new content. A lot of this new content is going to be awesome. So again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications so you can be notified when we release more awesome Disney Lorcana videos. And also, if you still want to support us over on Patreon, check the link down in the description. You can support us there. We're going to check in with our Patreon community. Thanks you to those of you who are still supporting us there. But all right, let's set that aside for a moment. We are back, and yes, this is the next evolution of our content. We've been working on this video for about a month, approximately. And for those of you who have been following us, we did say that this next evolution, we're going to look to do about one video a month. Mm-hmm. Because these videos, this new show, Multiplayer Madness, is becoming to be a lot of work, and you'll see why.
It's just a little different.
It's a little bit different. We've got this table, we have this studio, and we're putting it to good use. So today, the first video of the evolution of IRL Multiplayer Madness here in studio. We have some friends of ours from our local game store, Jesse and Nick. You'll be introduced to them here in a moment. Very excited for this. How excited are you, Jim?
Oh my goodness. It's so
I know we're going on and on, but like
it's so good to be back.
It is. It really is.
Wow.
It's good to be back. I'm excited for you all to check out this episode of Disney Lorcana Multiplayer Madness. And again, bear with us because this is going to continue to evolve a little bit each and every time, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode of Disney Lorcana Multiplayer Madness. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Nicholas, and I play at our local game store every Friday at Amazing Fantasy. I play in a Ruby Amber deck that focuses on card draw from Rockstar Stitch and gaining lore from Piglet Pirate Captain. The real challenge is to get all the cards to the races by playing Sugar Rush Speedway starting line and finish line. Luminaires, get ready to start your engines.
Hey guys, I'm Jesse. I know Jim and Dan from my locals, where we play at Amazing Fantasy on Friday nights. And at that local, I'm known as a Ruby Amethyst player. It's kind of the deck I've always played. But today, you're not going to see your traditional Ruby Amethyst build. I'm going to be playing Shere Khan, Menacing Predator. And what he does is he wants your characters to challenge, and every time they do so, they gain a lore. So I stack my deck with a bunch of rush characters and characters that exert my opponent's characters. So you're going to see Maui, you're going to see Scar, you're going to see Elsa, Fifth Spirit, Spirit of Winter. That's going to be the goal for today, is to challenge and gain lore off that challenge.
Hey everyone, it's Jim. Today we are playing Purple Sapphire, and this deck is a little mad, it's a little crazy. We will be playing a lot of the Mad Hatter cards to make our opponent's deck out. I have yet to do this strategy, and I am very excited. It's one of my favorite strategies, so let's see if I can get there. Let's give our opponents a very merry unbirthday.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Dan, and today I am playing an Amethyst Emerald deck built all around Maleficent Staff. Ever since I saw this card, I knew I wanted to build a deck all around, bouncing my opponent's stuff back to their hand and gaining lore off of it. Who doesn't like having their stuff bounce back to their hand? I mean, right? Right? Guys? Anyway, this deck has a lot of bounce effects like Mother Gothel, Jasmine, Royal Commodore, and everyone's favorite, Milo Thatch. My plan is to deploy a lot of these threats to the board, make my opponent answer them, and then gain all of the lore with Maleficent's staff. Will we be able to bounce our way to victory? Let's find out. All right, Nick, Jesse, welcome to today's episode of Multiplayer Madness. It's very mad, guys. It's gonna be very mad. But like always, before we get started, we need to hear from a certain, what is he, a baboon? I'm pretty sure he's a baboon. Yeah. Yep. Take it away, Rafiki.
It is time.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna start us off in the draw. We are gonna start off by inking Milo Thatch. And then we're gonna play Ursula's Trickery. Ursula's Trickery, I love this card, guys. It's an action that says each opponent may choose and discard a card. For each opponent who doesn't, you draw a card.
Seriously, Dan? Discard on turn 1?
This is probably one of the best cards for any Emerald player to be able to play on turn 1 in multiplayer. Nobody likes to discard their cards, especially at the beginning of the game. So my hope here is that none of my opponents discard their cards, so I am able to draw 3 cards off of Ursula's Trickery. So we're gonna go around and play order. So Nick, would you like to discard a card?
Dan, I don't want to discard any of my cards.
I would not like to discard.
All right, right answer. Jim, are you gonna join the train?
Discard. Guys, you always discard.
Guys, you always discard. No, I'm not.
What about you, Jesse?
I mean, at this point, I probably should just not, but
Do what's best for you. Jim.
yeah, no, I
Just remember, you always discard.
I'll keep as well.
All right, just what I was planning. By the way, Jim was right. You should have discarded. One of the best things I can do on turn 1. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, ready, set, draw. I am going to ink Vanellope Von Sweets. I'm going to pay 1 for Daisy Duck. She has the ability of Big Prize. Whenever this character quests, each opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a character card, they must put it in their hand. Otherwise, they put that card at the bottom of their deck.
This is the start I'm looking for. Daisy's a 1/4, quest for 2. Sure, my opponents might be able to get some characters. So what? I'm sitting pretty good.
Okay. We know who the target is, guys.
Turn 1.
Oh, man.
Come on. Okay. Great Stone Dragon into the inkwell. After that, let's go ahead and play a popsicle. This allows me to draw 1 card.
Since I'm playing blue, there's nothing better than a turn 1 popsicle. I'm off to the races.
And that's all I got, so go ahead, Jesse.
All right.
It's not a character. We need to take care of that.
There's not many characters that can, though.
Man.
All right, ready, set, and draw for turn. I'm going to ink a goat, which might not be a good idea later on in the game, but
It never is.
I will exert to play a Turnabout's followers. Whenever this character quests, you may banish to then draw a card. And that will end my turn.
Okay, all right. So we have a Daisy Duck on board and one other character that's probably not going to challenge. Let's be honest. All right, we're gonna ready, set, draw. Man, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in hand. Thanks, guys. This feels really good.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
And none of them get rid of a Daisy Duck.
So true. So we're gonna go ahead and ink this other Milo Thatch. And then we're going to get a character out on board here. We're going to play Mother Gothel, Conceited Manipulator. So Mother Gothel's a great card. She's a 1/3/1, has an ability that says Mother knows best. When you play this character, you may pay 3 ink to return chosen character to their player's hand. Now, if I had the ink, I would 100% bounce that Daisy. But at this point, I got to get something on board for this.
She thinks for that.
For the Daisy. So that's all I got. Pass it over to you, Nick.
All right. Ready, set, draw. I am going to ink Felix Jr. You know what? I am going to pay 2 for Piglets. Oh my goodness. Piglet has the ability, I am the captain. While you have 2 or more other characters in play, this character gets +2 lore.
Piglet, seriously.
And you know what? I want to help you guys out. I'm going to quest for 2.
Oh, you're gonna help us
Oh,
out.
you're going to help us out? All right, Daisy's ability. Oh, yes. Oh, no.
I will be taking that character. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Nick.
Bottom of the deck. Okay.
Even though that welcome was to you, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can imagine Piglet literally saying, "Ha, look at me! Look at me! I'm the captain now!" Pooh. All right, is anything else, Nick?
Nope,
Is that it?
pass turn.
I'm feeling really great here. I just played Piglet, and I quested with Daisy for 2. This is the start I'm looking for. And you know what? If you're not first, you're last.
You know, can I just pick a different deck? You know, let's just restart.
Oh man, goodness
Okay.
gracious.
Let's go ahead and ink Merlin's Cottage. From there, we'll go ahead and play a Merlin's Cottage.
It's great getting out Merlin's Cottage here. It's one of my key pieces. Seeing the top card of everyone's deck is just what I'm looking to do.
Jim dropping Merlin's Cottage here doesn't worry me all that too much. Mostly because the cottage doesn't gain him any lore. And yes, I'm okay with my opponent seeing what I'm drawing, but I'm also able to see what all my opponents have as well. So I'm okay with the cottage.
Each player reveals the top card of their deck.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's
all
pretty
right.
good.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then,
Couple of problems.
So we play with the top of our deck revealed, correct?
yes,
Okay.
every single person. And then for 1, let's go ahead and play a Very Merry Unbirthday. Each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their deck into the discard. Each opponent.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get rid of a Mother Knows Best. Oh, no, we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's too bad, Nick. That's too bad. Say bye, Baloo.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
Helping.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
now
and
everyone
then,
reveal
And then we
again.
reveal.
Well, I
top.
just got my card back, so
Yeah.
All right. And,
you did nothing.
that's okay. And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Ready, set, draw. I will flip that over because of Merlin's Cottage. I'm actually going to ink that Shere Khan you so graciously showed to everybody.
Well, thanks for showing me.
I will exert Shere Khan to play a Chernobog's followers.
What are you gonna do with that other Chernobog's
Yeah, I
followers,
mean, at this
Jesse?
point, I'm just gonna kind of quest with it. I will go to 1. I will banish it to draw said card, and I will
Okay.
reveal the
That's a
next.
good one. That's a
good
good one.
Do you have a way of drawing that right now?
I do not.
Okay.
And so with that, I will end my turn.
Jim?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
we've got a couple things here.
You don't know
That
Hammerman.
I know, but that Madam Mim would be nice for us to have and not.
The collective.
So, all right, I'm gonna go to my turn. We're gonna ready, set, draw my card for the turn, reveal. All right, it's another we don't talk about. Bruno.
Going into my turn here, I know one of my top priorities is trying to keep Nick at bay. I have plenty of cards that can delay my opponent. Not outright stop them, but at least delay. And right now, my main target is Nick. He has a lot of early potential lore gain, and I gotta do what I can to slow him down.
Okay, Jesse, Jim, I have a question.
Okay.
Should Piglet not quest or should Daisy Duck not quest?
Seeing how we have a couple characters revealed on top right now, that'll get thrown into our hands.
That doesn't benefit me, but again, I'm not even really concerned about that for the most part right now.
Hypothetically speaking, I had a way for everyone to get rid of the top card of their deck to the discard. I sometimes like to play those.
All right, Jesse, what do you think?
I would personally like Daisy to give me my card, so I'm fine with Daisy questing. Piglet is the bigger threat because he's gonna play a character and he's gonna quest for 3. So I would say
that's true.
Let's get rid of the Piglet if you have the ability to.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna ink the Muses, Proclaimers of Heroes. Then I will play Jasmine, Royal Seafarer. So Jasmine has an ability that says, by order of the princess, when you play this character, choose one. I can exert chosen damaged character, which there are no damaged characters on board at the moment, or chosen opposing character gains reckless during their next turn. So we're going to go ahead and give Piglet reckless during the next turn.
Dan, what did I ever do to you? Why do you have to target my Piglet?
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
And then what I think I will do is I will just then go ahead and quest with Mother Gothel for 1 just to get on the board. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do. Nick, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. I'm going to ink Vanellope Von Sweets, pay 1, and I want everyone to get ready for the Sugar Rush Speedway. This has the ability on your marks. Once per turn, you may exert chosen character here, deal them 1 damage to move them to another location for free.
I just played the starting line. All I need is that final piece, the finish line.
I am going to pay 2 to bring out Fix-It Felix Jr. Oh my land, when you play this character, if you have a location in play, I may draw a card. So I'm going to take my chip.
Nick, slow down.
I'm going to quest for 2 with Daisy. Everybody,
Look, all the cards are revealed.
I hope I get a character.
you get your characters you need.
Yep, I'm going to
And
say
then-
bye to Bruno.
Piglet is going to challenge Mother Gothel. And take 1 damage.
Oh, you're not just going to move her to the Speedway?
No, I'm good. I'm good for right now.
Okay.
Piglet challenging Mother Gothel here is exactly what I was expecting. Yes, Mother Gothel has 2 damage on her, but she's still alive. I still have a board. And guess what? He wasn't able to quest with Piglet for 3 lore. I am perfectly happy with this exchange.
And then pass turn.
Looking at Nick's board, I really hope Dan and Jesse can take care of it because I know I can't.
Okay. Ready, set, draw, and reveal. All right, this turn will just be a little basic, guys. I'm just going to play some nice, fair Lorcana. Okay?
No shenanigans.
Why don't you trust me? Come on. Why does no one sound like they trust me? All right?
Because we know you, Jim.
Anywho, Floversham, Toy Maker into the inkwell. And let's go ahead. See, look, I told you. Nice, fair, great stone dragon, okay? It enters exerted, nothing happened.
Yep.
Play a really slow game.
Yeah,
here.
really slow, yeah.
And then it just gets me ink over time. Anywho, pass.
I know that Great Stone Dragon doesn't play to the board, but hopefully this will propel me in the mid and late stages of the game.
Wait, that's it?
All right, let's ready, set, and draw. Flip that back over.
And another follow. Trim bonus followers.
I'm
Goodness.
just seeing the lower end of my deck
gracious.
here.
Are you stacking?
So I'm sitting on a Madam Mim Fox. I know I could take out the Daisy, so I knew I had to get rid of it to try to slow him down.
All right, for turn, I am going to ink a LeFou. And let's see. We already said that Daisy's the bigger threat.
Yeah,
I think.
Daisy and Piglet.
The
You
Piglet
got the-
can be a problem. I think you can take care of the Piglet. I can take care of the Daisy, which Jim so graciously showed me my
You're welcome.
Fox, and Nick so graciously gave it to me. So I think I should use it. But before that, let's quest. Gain my 1. I will not activate the ability.
Thank goodness.
I will bounce to my hand, the turn blocks followers, and then let's take out that Daisy.
Thank you, the Lord.
I like drawing cards, but
Honestly,
we gotta slow him down somehow.
it was very scary. I'm glad he's just that forlorn.
Yeah, I know, right?
So happy.
Next, I think we're gonna have to come for that Sugar Rush Speedway, but until then, I pass turn.
Okay. All right, we're gonna ready everything up, set and draw this friends on the other side that nobody knows about. Oh my goodness, look what we have. There.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Going into my turn here, my top priority is to develop the muses on board. My deck contains a lot of songs where I'm able to abuse the muse's ability by bouncing my opponent's stuff back to their hand, so I really have to get the muses on board.
Okay, first thing that I'm going to do, we're gonna ink a friends on the other side. Blasphemy, I know. It feels like very blasphemous
It's not.
do that.
It's not.
I know everyone loves this card. It's great. I know. But inking it is sometimes a really good thing to do. I do it all the time.
And then we're gonna play the Muses, Proclaimers of Heroes, exerting 4 to do that. The Muses, Proclaimers of Heroes. If you play green in any competitive format, I think people, Jesse, you know what this card does. So the Muses is a 2/4/1 with Ward. Has the ability, the Gospel Truth. Whenever you play a song, you may return chosen character with 2 strength or less to their player's hand. So now what I will then do is Jasmine is gonna sing us a song. She's gonna sing Friends on the Other Side to draw me 2 cards. This is a We Don't Talk About Bruno because you know what it is. Because of the Merlins, Cottage. Oh, there's an Ursula. And then the Muses trigger will go off. And then I'm going to bounce that Piglet. We're going to say bye to the Piglet.
What does Dan have against my Piglet?
And then I will quest with Mother Gothel, concede a Manipulator, go up to 2. And then Nick, I'll pass over to you, man.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Thank you, Jim. Oh, thank you, Jim.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Please don't draw it. Please don't draw it. Please don't draw it. Please don't draw it. Guys, I'm really hoping he doesn't draw that card right now.
Honestly, I'm trying to find out if I'm either helping everyone or I don't know. I thought this was on my side.
I was going to say, it's not doing the things you want it to do.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I am going to ink a Stitch.
Exerted?
No, not good. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to pay 2 to bring everyone's favorite pig back. Then I am going to pay 2 to bring out my favorite, Mr. Hey Hey.
Okay.
Mindless Wandering is his ability. Once per turn, when this character moves to a location, each opponent loses a lore.
What you thinking in there, Nick?
I can move him to the location
Correct.
now. Alright, so I am going to use his ability to move Hey Hey over to Sugar Rush Speedway, and each opponent loses a lore, except for Jim.
Does it say that on the card? Each opponent except Jim loses a
No,
lore?
you'll have to edit that.
Yeah,
I gotta read a marker right there. And then I am going to quest with Felix Jr. Pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. And reveal. Okay, that's a pretty good card. Let's go ahead and put this Mad Hatter into the inkwell. Seeing how I'm the only one without a hat on. I have a hat.
Part of the club.
Oh, that's funny.
Aside from that, let's go ahead for 4. Boom! Flaversham Toy Maker.
That's right, the Toy Maker is here. Flaversham is another key value piece I'm very excited to get out onto the board.
I'm not super thrilled to see Flaversham on Jim's board here. I know it's an important draw engine for him, but I gotta admit, I'm not happy to see it for him.
Oh, man.
Great.
Is in the house. Let's get rid of this.
Audible side.
Yeah, exactly.
Get rid of this little popsicle. I'll draw 2 cards.
Oh, and look,
no,
he gets to
like
come
another
back.
one. Oh, man.
Who? I'm really a.
Reveal.
I know. Guys, I know what my own cards do. Okay, come on. I'm just really upset that no one's afraid of my location and they're all afraid of his location.
That's the thing. Like, we don't care about basically either right now because they're not gaining any more.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, my location's a little rough. Anyway.
All right, I will ready everything up, set, and draw for turn. Let's see that rabbit. All right, let's think about this. We got Fix-It Felix Jr., Mother Gothel, Jasmine, can all get taken out. But do I care?
But you and I both just have one. He's got 5.
Yes.
Jesse, I know Jasmine looks scary, but you can ignore. It's okay. You can ignore. Nick has more lore than anybody. Just go to him. Take out Fix-It Felix.
We also know
with Piglet. Piglet.
We also know Dan has the shift Jasmine in hand.
That's true. That is true.
Which I can tell if you take out Fix-It Felix right now, I will stop Piglet from questing.
Sure.
If not, I can't guarantee that's not gonna happen.
I gotcha. However,
he's also not telling you the full story.
Right, exactly.
He does.
What are the other cards in that hand gonna do? All right, let's start off by.
Look, I have Big Jasmine in hand. Will not play her next. Like you take care of the Fix-It Felix. I won't bring out Big Jasmine next turn.
I've heard.
I can make deals.
I've heard these
The difference is I make a deal. I honor my word. Right, Jim?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. I am going to ink the trigger box followers.
Just omit some stuff.
I will pay 3 to bring out Shere Khan.
Okay, yeah.
He's a 3/3/1, and he has an ability, don't insult my intelligence. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, you gain 1 lore. Mm-hmm. In a deck that potentially could have a lot of challenging characters. I think it's a good card.
Yeah.
So looking at the board state, I know Nick and Dan both have characters on board that are starting to get a little out of control. I can see from the Merlin's Cottage that Dan also has the shift line for Jasmine, and I feel that's a bigger threat, so I take it out. Sorry, Dan.
And I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to take out that Jasmine. So we will take out, and I will gain my 1 lore for challenging said Jasmine.
It's okay, Jesse. You made the right call.
Just for that, I won't have Hey come over by you at all. Next turn.
And then with my last remaining ink, I will exert to play the Churnabogg's Followers, and I will pass turn to the now spiteful and more than likely revengeful.
Well,
there was no deal.
There was no deal that was struck. There was no deal that was struck. So, ready, set, draw. It may change up what I do here, though. Oh, hello. So Nick's at 5, and he could potentially quest for 3, 4, 5 if he has the Finish Line Speedway. He could potentially gain another 3 lore, but for some odd reason, Jesse thought the right thing to do was to take out the Jasmine.
He just wanted to see that special card come out. That's if I had it.
The other problem though is there's not a lot of lore drain effects, I don't believe, at the table. So if you go out to your lead, that's gonna be rough. All right, I am going to ink. We don't talk about Bruno. I will pay 2 for Maleficent's Staff. Maleficent's Staff is a pretty cool item, has an ability that says, back fools! Whenever one of your opponent's characters, items, or locations is returned to their hand from play, gain 1 lore. I know it's a little bit later in the game, but getting Maleficent's Staff out on board is huge here. Absolutely huge, and key for what I'm looking to do with this deck. So, Jesse, I understand why you took out the Jasmine, okay?
I might be regretting my decision, but...
It does make sense. But that being said, I still feel like I have to do what I was going to do anyway because Nick is getting ahead. We're going to play another Jasmine Royal Seafarer. We're going to go ahead and give Piglet Reckless again. That's right, Nick. Here comes another Jasmine, and guess what? I don't like your Piglet.
Dan, please, can you leave my stuff alone?
Again, thank you, Dan.
Yeah, we're just gonna go and keep Mother Gothel up, and then Nick, I'm just gonna go and pass over to you.
Reset, draw.
Jesse, I get it. Okay. I get it.
See, it didn't change. Nothing happened. She's still on the board.
Oh my goodness, again.
Ink Stitch. I am going to pay 1 for Daisy Duck.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pay 4
Oh boy.
for Taffeta Mud and Fudge. Her ability, she's a new roster. Once per turn, when this character moves to a location, gain 2 lore. So I am going to move to the location, gain my 2 lore.
Okay.
Getting Taffeta Mud Fudge on board here is huge. The ability to move to a location and gain lore, it's just what I'm looking for.
Nick, slow down. This isn't a race. I get it. You have racers. Slow down.
Dude, it's literally a race to 20 lore.
That seems like a pretty good card here, guys.
I'm going to quest with Felix Jr., and then I'm going to quest with Hey, go up to 9. And then I am going to have Piglet challenge Merlin's cottage. And pass turn.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Reveal.
Now, Jim and Jesse, remember, I do have that big Jasmine in hand. And Nick's got 3 characters that are exerted right now. So I can potentially slow him down a little bit.
You know what? Great Stone Dragon ain't really helping me. Flowersham, I like this dude. I can get rid of stuff that ain't helping me to draw me some cards and gain a lore. 1, reveal. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Big money, reveal.
Hey, it's another item for
How can I make
Flowersham.
myself discard? I mean, from the top of my deck, I think, not from here. All right. From here, we're going to get some stuff onto the board here. Let's go ahead and ink a Very Merry on Birthday, which is honestly very
Merry on
awkward.
birthday to you.
It's
To
awkward
you.
to say this. Very Merry on Birthday.
Yeah, it was awkward when they said it in the movie, too.
Let's go ahead for 5. Play one of my favorite cards, Isabella Madrigal, Golden Child. She is a 3/4/1 for 5. She has evasive, and she also has during your turn, if no other characters quested this turn, she gets +3 lore. And whenever this character does quest, your other characters cannot quest for the rest of the turn. So she's going to be throwing out 4 lore every now and again.
Guys, I got a board presence.
The good thing for us, guys, is on his board right now, it's Isabella plus Flaversham.
Do I want you
So does he want
clock?
to draw? Yeah, right. Right.
So Jim plays Isabella here. Isabella is a great card, a phenomenal card, but I think at this point in the game, Jim is just so far behind that I don't think this is going to matter much in the end.
Guys, I'm a threat too, right?
Jim, no, you're not.
That is my whole turn. Playing fair Lorcana. Go ahead, Jesse. Nothing to look at over here. What's that, 9 lore in this board?
Nothing to look at over here.
I don't know. That's a lot of stuff.
I'll see what I can do.
Man, yeah.
All right. Well, let's ready, set, and draw. And
Okay.
that's a nice little.
Okay, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Might pair well with a Shere Khan, something that wants to have people challenge. Well, that Piglet's definitely got to go. But how would I?
Again, remember I've got Jasmine. I got Jasmine, so all that stuff is going to be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, temporarily, yes,
Sure.
but
Sure.
but still.
All right, I am actually going to. I'm going to have Shere Khan sing "Friends from the Other Side."
Okay.
Okay.
I will draw my 2 cards. Have to reveal
Boom.
and play that one up again.
Jesse, what are you doing? Dan has Jasmine in hand.
I will pay 4. And I'm going to bring in Goofy, Super Goofy. He is Rush. He is a 2/4/1 that whenever this character challenges another character, you gain 2 lore. However, because of Shere Khan, when I challenge, I gain that additional lore. He'll be not questing, but he'll be gaining 3 lore every time. So let's go ahead and smack that little piglet around.
Okay.
Yep. That makes sense.
I will
It's okay, Piglet.
gain the 2 from the Super Goof, and then I will gain 1 from the Shere Khan's ability.
Yep.
In addition to that, I am going to ink a Brawl.
Jesse, why are you inking Brawl? Do you not see the Mother Gothel?
I will exert to play a Magic Broom, and I'm going to quest for 1. I am not going to banish, and I will pass the turn.
So I pass turn to Dan, and I have 3 exerted characters on board. What's the worst thing that could happen?
So I'm looking over at Jesse's board, and all I see is 3 more exerted characters. It is all coming together.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. All right. We've got another.
It's like we have an inside joke.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and ink this other Maleficent staff. I mean, the first thing that I'm gonna do is, you know it's coming, guys.
And here we go.
We're gonna shift out Jasmine Royal Commodore. So Jasmine Royal Commodore is a 5/5/2 with the ability Ruler of the Seas. She is shift 5, but her ability Ruler of the Seas says when you play this character, if you use shift to play her, return all other exerted characters to their player's hands.
Wait, it's all exerted characters? Why did I think it was just 1?
This is a huge setback for me. I'm spinning out of control in this race.
I think I just messed up.
Now remember, I have Maleficent staff. So Nick, how many exerted characters do you have on your board?
I have 2.
Jim, how many do you have?
1.
Jesse?
3.
Okay, so so I will gain 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna gain 6 lore after all those get bounced back to hand.
I'm just watching Jesse. I'm like up in quest and saying, I'm like, dude, please no. Just attack. Sure, whatever. It don't matter.
I should have played that turn differently.
Yeah, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My goodness. And now, since the Muses are like an amazing singing group, okay, they're gonna sing Friends on the Other Side.
Wow. That's a good one.
So Friends on the Other Side, we're gonna go ahead and draw 2. Another Ursula's Trickery.
I got cards to get rid of, Dan. I got cards.
And then Hades. So Friends on the Other Side gets banished, but the Muses does have an ability. Yeah, Daisy Duck, she's gonna get bounced to your hand, Nick.
Okay.
I will gain a lore, and then I will quest with Jasmine Royal Commodore for 2.
Taking the lead.
I am ecstatic. Shifting Jasmine Royal Commodore on board here is allowing me to gain 6 lore just from bouncing my opponent's characters. The cherry on top is I'm also able to quest with Jasmine and sing a song with the Muses, bouncing Nick's Daisy back to his hand for some more lore. I just gained 9 lore in 1 turn. I am on top of the world.
And that's all I got. Nick, I'm gonna pass it over to you, man.
Okay. Ready, set, draw.
At this point, all I could do is what my deck does best, flood the board. Because who knows, this may be my final lap.
I am going to ink Felix Jr.
I can fix his board.
I don't know of a
know
Fix It
what?
Felix movie. What is that?
It's Wreck-It Ralph, Jim.
I'm gonna pay 1. Bring out Daisy.
Sure.
I am also going to pay 2 to bring out everyone's favorites, Piglet. And
That's a lot of lore on board. Man.
going to also
pretty much
pay
right.
3 for Chip. Chip's ability is Dale's partner. When you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. I'm going to give that +1 lore to Taffeta Muddenfudge, and she is going to quest for 2. And pass turn.
We're slowing him down, but he's still like,
He's threatening.
I mean, he's got a bunch of racers. He's just
that's
true.
They're all
He's
his
just
pedal
speedway.
to the metal, man.
to the
Oh,
deck's
wow.
speed fast.
His deck is fast.
I'm a ready, set, draw.
Yeah.
Reveal.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and ink a great stone dragon.
Yeah. That dragon's been really helping you out this game, huh, Jim?
Anywho, let's go ahead and play out. You know, this card's really helpful. The Sorcerer's Hat. I got a hat.
Join the club now.
Yeah.
I got a Sorcerer's Hat. And, let's go ahead and activate this. I'll show you what this card does, all right? Incredible Energy. I can exert it, pay 1. I can name a card, then reveal the top card of my deck that is already revealed.
It says that on there.
If it's the named card, you can put that card into your hand. Otherwise, put it back on top of the deck. Let's go ahead and pick a Mad Hatter's Teapot.
Sounds about right.
Okay?
Sounds about right.
Reveal. From here, let's go ahead for 2. Mad Hatter's Teapot. This little fun card. I can exert it, pay 1, and each opponent puts the top card of their deck into discard. Yeah, I don't really want that.
Sure, you want to wait a turn.
Let's just go ahead and everyone go ahead and put the top card of your deck into
bad.
discard.
That Hades.
Oh, I keep replacing mine.
Oh, he's got another staff. Uh-oh. All right, aside from that, I am done not having good amount of lore. Let's go ahead and quest with the Golden Child. I will gain 4 lore here.
I'm helping, right?
That is all I will be doing, so go ahead, Jesse.
All right.
So Jim passes to me. I look over at Dan's board. The muses are still exerted, and I know it's my chance to take it out.
I forget. Is Jasmine's on? She's the one you.
Oh, just play.
Just play, right?
Just play.
Okay. Probably should have asked that before I did what I did last turn.
That's why I told everybody.
Oh, man.
That's why.
Yeah. It would have been good to think that through.
Look, I don't cheat, okay?
How dare you not know what every card does, Jesse?
Exactly. But I'm also not liking those muses.
Yeah.
They are and or will be a problem, I feel. So we are going to quest with the broom first. I will exert to play Super Goof. Let's take the rush ability and let's put 2 onto that the muses. I will also take 2. Okay. I will also gain 2 lore for that. I will then banish the magic broom because I played a character. I will draw LeFou. I will flip because of Jim's Cottage.
It's called Jim's Cottage.
It
It's
is
not Merlin's Cottage. It's Jim's Cottage.
You are correct.
I didn't play any Merlin cards.
I am going to ink a magic broom, and I'm going to actually play the LeFou.
Sounds about
which readies up. LeFou is a 2/2/1, and he has an ability, Fan the Flames. When you play this character, ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. So that's important because I can still attack. So let's go ahead and, even though it's going to trade, let's challenge
Sounds about right.
that muse.
Yep.
I will then gain another 2 for the challenge, and I will pass my turn.
Yep. That was, kind of saw that coming. So we're going to ready, set, we're going to draw. What do we got here? There's the Hades. So I'm looking at the cards in my hand and putting all the pieces together, and then suddenly it hits me. I think I can win here. I think I can gain a lot of lore this turn, guys.
I believe you.
Yeah. We're gonna start off. We're gonna pay 2 for another Maleficent staff.
Uh-oh.
And then we are going to shift Mother Gothel, Unwavering Schemer onto the board for 4. She has shift 4. She's a 4/6/2 but has the ability when you play this character, each opponent chooses one of their characters and returns that card to their hand. You each have a character that can be returned to your hand. I will gain 1 lore off of Maleficent's staff per character twice. So that's 6 lore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will quest with Jasmine, Royal Commodore, and Mother Gothel, Unwavering Schemer for 4 and win!
Nice.
Wow. Good game, guys.
All right, cool.
Good game. Good game.
I told you I shouldn't have been attacking you. It was him. It was all about the Jasmine.
Wow. I did it. I won, guys. Yes! Jim knew it. Jim knew it, too.
I made that little chuckle. It's like our own little inside joke.
It definitely was our inside joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. So the turn I dropped Jasmine, and then when Jesse was doing all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, man, you keep doing it, man. You go.
I'm like, thanks for getting rid of one of his things so you can exhaust 3 of your own cards.
That I was gonna get rid of anyway. You know, sure, you saved me like 1 lore, but I guess I gained more because of what you did. So thanks, dude.
And then you win perfectly.
I was exacto. It was exacto, and it actually brings up an interesting point. Is one thing that we want to do is we've been testing out. We want to continue to test out going to 30, something higher than 20, because I think for multiplayer games, especially the casual stuff, it may make for better experiences. We don't know, but hey, have you tried that? Have you tried in multiplayer scenarios and multiplayer settings going something more than 20 lore? If you have, let us know because we'd be very interested. But aside from that, what did you think of the video? What did you think of today's match? Be sure to leave us a comment down below. Let us know. I'm forgetting all these words because it's been so long since we've had to do this.
Day 1.
Jim.
Day 1.
Let us know down below in the comments what you thought about this episode of Disney Lorcana Multiplayer Madness. Some things you may want to see in the future. I can tell you I had a lot of fun putting this together. It was a lot of fun. Took a lot of work, but you know what? Hey, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. So again, let us know what you thought down below in the comments. And maybe let us know some kind of decks that you may want to see on a casual multiplayer show like this. So thanks everybody for checking us out and bearing with us over these past few months of no content. So thank you for being here. Jim, thanks. This was fun. Yeah, he thinks it was. That's what I thought. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. This week, month, I don't know, whatever. It's been a while. We'll see you next time. See everybody.
Take care.